Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm here at Gus's house. We had to bring over the 350Z from his job because unfortunately he got a new service manager there and he was being a pain in the neck and didn't let him work on it there. So we have the car here with the new bumper. Gus started sanding it down and we just zip tied it to see, how much we have to pull it out. We're gonna try and do our best. Unfortunately, we can't use the frame puller anymore, obviously. So we're gonna use a slide hammer and try and get it the best as possible as we can.
Old school.
The old school way.
Even though back then they had frames.
I hope you know they can't see nothing because of that light.
Oh.
Alright, so he drilled a hole there with a drill bit. This is a slide hammer. Oh, damn. So we're gonna create a bunch of holes that are eventually gonna have to get welded up.
Yep, we'll take it back to the shop,
Take it back to
weld it, and take care of all this fuck up. Right now, what we're trying to take care of is the hardest part, getting this shit out. Because honestly, me straightening this body won't take me that long. It'll be one day worth of work, and at my job I have a $4,000 dent fixing machine that will make my life a lot easier, making this quarter panel nice and straight for the next owner.
So you pretty much just pushed it in.
I'm
But-
basically pushing in all these hard creases
Correct.
to release stress and make it pop out easier.
See, that's what I did when I had the wrinkle. I was banging the hell out of it, and
Yeah.
it
You gotta bang out anywhere where there's a crease or a high spot. The high spots is what's causing most of the stress. So you gotta bang down the high spots to pull out the low spots, and then get it matching.
I'm sorry to all the headphone users. I know that's gonna be loud.
Gotta put a warning at the beginning of the video.
So right now we're taking out this main crease right here that's already came out a whole lot. Because it has like a metal brick in there that he's hammering. See if we... Beautiful. And just like that, little by little, start getting the creases out, putting that out the amount it needs to be taken out. All right, so we had to stop. It's like almost 12 o'clock because his dad isn't really too... Are you serious? Let me see. Ain't no way. It's 12:17. Gus's dad told us to stop because he's already had noise complaints because Gus likes to work late at night, and we're banging the hell out of this quarter panel out. So quick little update. Threw some paint on that just in case, but we got majority of that wrinkle out. This wrinkle as well, it was pretty bad. Still got to take it out a little bit more. This needs to come up a little bit and about 1/8 of an inch outwards, maybe another 1/8 upwards. So Gus said he'll do that in the morning. Fortunately, I'll be at work, but we can't make noise. What can we still do?
Bodywork, probably.
So little update. Gus already did his mold delete. He redid them again. Still has to sand it down. My car, I believe it is done. It's done. Driver's side is pretty much done. Quarter panel still has to get touched up a little bit. It was actually somewhat done, but he decided to do it all over
I
again.
grinded it down back to bare metal and did it again because I wasn't satisfied.
Quality. Now the passenger side has some, I gotta be careful, I got a 32 bumper here. So this still has to get sanded down, still needs some more work done. As you can see here, it's got a fat old slab of fiberglass filler, but it's all part of the process.
Smooth doors.
Exactly. So when he first did it to his car, he just threw a bunch of Bondo in there. Body filler. Bondo's a cheap brand.
No, I used Bondo the very first time. Used
That's what I'm saying.
Bondo only. And then that started cracking after like 2 static drives, literally on the passenger side. So I grinded it all down to bare metal, literally half of my door, all to bare metal, fiberglass filler, then filler, and now I have glaze on top, and I just gotta sand that down, primer, block, and yeah, that's about it. And same thing I did on his. And the driver's side is done. Just gotta finish the passenger. You gotta sand down the fiberglass and then do the filler and then glaze. That'll be done.
You look tired as hell on camera.
Dude, tired. I've been up since like 5.
But he left. What time did you work? He doesn't even work today. Today's Saturday. He went into work. What time did you go into work?
I got there like 8:30.
And what time you get out?
I think I left at like 6.
6. Came home, cooked, and then straight to working on the 350Z. So, we don't know exactly what we're gonna do yet on these cars, but you guys will find out in the next clip. All right. So, fortunately, we spent the time just talking smack, and we didn't do any body work on the cars. But Gus is gonna do that tomorrow. I'll see if he records some clips. Hopefully he remembers to, because he doesn't like to record them. So, but whatever, he's gonna do that. I'll come after work at 7 o'clock. He said tomorrow he should be done by pulling everything out, and then maybe we can start some body work. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Morning, guys. It is now the next day, and I am here working on Alejandro Z. So let me show you what it's looking like now and show you guys a little bit of the process. So at the moment, what I'm trying to get done is get this and this squared out to fit perfectly with the tail light, because right here it's about 1/4 inch low. There's like about a 1/4 inch gap, so it's got to come up. Here there's a crease, here there's a crease. Trying to take care of all that, make it look like this again, or at least almost near like that, because all this is crunched up. It's very hard to get it perfect like that. But yeah, right now I'm working on this crease. I kind of forgot to record before I started, but this crease was a little bit worse. I already took it out some, just needs a little bit more. And then I'm gonna start taking care of this, and then we'll take care of this.
All right, guys, so it's been a couple days now. I just got to Gus's, and he was actually working on the car when I wasn't here. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like now. It looks like mayhem. So there used to be a very strong crease right here, and it is no longer there. From all the pulling and banging and stuff like that, these pinch welds all right here broke, but that's not a problem. Gus is actually gonna weld them back up, but we still need to pull this a little bit. We need to pull this out and then a little bit down, and then scuff everything up, paint it, and well, actually after that we gotta weld all these Swiss cheese holes over here. As you can see, there's a bunch of them, but there used to be a massive crease right there. So yeah, that's got to get worked. This also has to get worked. He hasn't touched this yet. Yeah, we got to bring back the body line, and yeah, I mean, I told him it doesn't have to be perfect, although I am selling it. Just make it look decent, make it look good, because at the end of the day, this is a drift car. Now, to whoever decides to buy this, if you decide to daily it, it's on you. But this is strictly a drift car at this point, I think. But
Definitely fucking is, to be honest. Or it can be your daily drift car, because it's that reliable, to be honest. You can drive it every day to work, you can drive it to the track and back. Just gonna tell you, that shit's gonna be uncomfortable because of that bucket seat.
I don't know if the bucket seat's going with it, though. Maybe. I don't know. I might throw a stock seat back in there, because, I mean, that's a rare seat right there. I mean, it's got a good history behind it. It's out of a ACR Viper that only came in those racing Vipers, and I got it for a steal, so I'll probably keep it, create a museum of my own, like that, like the e-brake I built. But the car is super reliable, like more reliable than my Lexus when I was driving it in high school. I drove that thing to Orlando. It was a 4-hour drive. Drifted it for 5 hours non-stop, and then drove back down to Miami the next day. That was like the longest trip I've done on the car. Bunch of private days where I would continuously beat on the car non-stop, hot lapping it for 5 hours, 6 hours, where I would literally only stop to change tires and get going because I wouldn't even eat. And then drinking, I just drink water while I was in the cabin. So we're gonna clean up the garage a little bit, and then we're gonna move cars so we can bring my IS300 from over there to over here, and possibly work on it. Alrighty, so we took the cars out of the garage, and yo, hold on, before you spray it, let me show these guys what the inside of my car looks like.
Yeah, so you can see how clean it's gonna be.
Jesus Christ. So unfortunately, you know, the windows weren't put up before ECU was taken out, so we couldn't put the windows up. And yeah,
When
it's
we
just
started the body work, we didn't have paper or plastic because I had ran out. So yeah.
the whole car. That's alright. Headliner, regardless, I was gonna get redone. Seats, they gotta get definitely cleaned. I'm gonna strip this car out completely after paint job and detailing. But yeah, so we're gonna dust the car off real quick, take majority of this dust out, and now that there's paper, we're gonna tape it up.
Oh, it's taped
and
up now.
now it is, but
Yeah.
it was the driver, the passenger side didn't have tape.
Yeah, I wasn't working on this.
Whatever, we're gonna clean this baby up real quick, and I'll get back to you guys soon. Just to take some of the dust off. But like I mentioned, we're gonna take this whole interior apart and clean it. Probably gonna get a new driver's seat because that one's a little torn. Man, it's crazy how this car looks right now. Hopefully we can put it back to one piece though. That's my scary part. This car has been taken apart by Gustavo and another one of my friends. That he's the one that took the motor out, and I'm just worried that there's gonna be a lot of stuff missing because I didn't keep track of all the pieces and stuff. Gus says he knows where all my stuff is at. As for my other friend, I don't know. Hopefully he knows where he put everything at. Alrighty, so cars are in the garage. We got Gus's Lexus over there. We got my Lexus here, taped up finally, so no more dust gets in it. We brought the car in. Gus immediately went to work. He started blocking down the hood again because I did it originally and I didn't really do it too well. There was some Bondo here that he had threw on there and sanded that down. Sprayed some guide coat to be able to check to see if there's any low spots or high spots there. And yeah, I mean,
Almost there. And now that I put up here, I'm gonna prioritize this car, and then probably by the end of the weekend, this one should be almost ready for paint. We got to take this car to my job on Saturday, so we'll take it Saturday, pull it with the frame, and yeah, and then this will be out next couple weeks. So yeah, stay tuned.
that's gonna be it for this video. We're gonna continue to, well, Gus is gonna continue to thrash on the car, but I'm gonna end it here because I know I have some long clips. So I'll see you guys in the next one.